How do you feel about talking about like your mental health?
Honestly, I'm a lot more comfortable now. I didn't used to talk about my mental health at all. I never used to really talk about it, but the more that I've learned to understand myself, I'm a lot more comfortable with talking about it. I think I've been dealing with mental health issues since teenager, and I think as kids, as teens, you don't really know what you're going through. You don't really know how to label yourself as, oh, I might be depressed or I might have anxiety. So as I got older and kind of just try to start wondering why I do certain things or why I handle things the way that I do, it took me on a whole new journey and to learn about myself and mental health issues. So as a teen, I was a partier. I used to go out with my friends. I used to like to drink. I love to eat. I would overindulge in all those things. And I noticed that I wasn't sleeping well. I didn't have no energy. I just didn't feel like my best self. So starting that journey of just kind of cutting certain things out really started my journey. With the pandemic, everything kind of just shut down, so I was really anxious about my finances, how I was going to take care of myself. My anxiety was through the roof. And I actually went to a therapist at the beginning of the pandemic, and that helped like tremendously. It was really hard for me because, like I said before, I never really talk about my mental health, and I didn't really know why I felt the way that I felt, but I found an awesome therapist that was really relatable for me, someone that has been through kind of the same issues as I have, and it was amazing. I think I've always gone through waves of being really good, like thinking I can handle it myself, and then something would happen and I would be right back in the same situation that I was in, and I just held myself accountable to want the change, to really want it. I know that anxiety, depression, things like that, it's never your fault. It's never something that you should feel like you're alone in. And sometimes it's not always the easiest for me to vent to like family and friends, just because a lot of people have like their own opinions, and it's not maybe necessarily the same opinion that I might have. I think with therapists, it's a very unbiased situation. If they want to give their opinion, they'll ask, but they're also there to just listen as well. Keeping busy is like the number one thing that helped me, and not just keeping busy with work or anything like that, keeping busy with things that I actually enjoy. I've noticed that when I would just put myself in positions to be happy, or just even saying that I'm happy when I'm not, it almost kind of tricks the mind and tricks yourself into feeling that you really are. So I just always tell people to keep high spirits, keep your faith that you actually will be better, especially if you really want to. It's not an easy journey. You're always going to go through waves where you're not feeling your best, but as long as you have the faith to keep going, that's all that really matters.